The British government has deployed 100 powerful soldiers that will join the Nigerian Special Force to finally go to Finland, Biafra, for Prime Minister Simon Ekpa'S arrest. Hear the news in detail. There's a big wave and there's a big stop procedure that we must consider here. One of the biggest procedures for a very long time that we have engaged ourselves for too long, and by so doing, everything will become more very impossible. This is how Boko Haram started. The leader was complaining about something, and which, as we reveal ourselves amongst the people, these guys, and how we are going to achieve the nation called Biafra. After killing the leader, and we equally want to encourage us that the time is drawing closer. They know that Simon Ekpa wants to announce Biafra. Even politicians have now joined the Boko Haram. And the moment he successfully declares the Biafra, everything possible to bring what is happening. You will see that the zoo will no longer have power over Biafra. Biafrans are fighting with their very last. People don't know parents could fight what we are saying and leave a space for us. Why won't we fight? Their power will start reducing. Space for our children. There will be civil disobedience. So the plan, the big plan now is with the British government are now doing everything possible. As we are riding for freedom, back to Nigeria, expecting what should be expected, who is willing, we must push through to take every corner, the body, and every area is joking of what we already know to say. I'm not seeing anybody who is willing. So 100 have been deployed. And that's why the problem is forces. Powerful British forces that will help in the deployment of Simon Ekpa. You know, we just hope that the Finnish government will not sell him out. That's what I will keep saying. Because Simon Ekpa is having a safe haven in Finland today because Finland has agreed to follow their laws. You cannot come into their country and arrest somebody without telling them the person's offense. And Nigeria has not been able to pile up good reason why they want to take Simon every truth. They have not been able to give a good reason. So that is why it's still difficult for them. But if eventually, because Finland and the Europe, so, but if Finland should hold their laws and hold their rules, then Simon Ekpa will not be deported, if whether in the dream or not in the dream. Yes, so why do they not want the Igbos, and why do they want us to stay with them? Number one is this: they know that when the Igbos go, the economy will crash. All these boys that are coming out, the economies will crash. It becomes a problem. So they don't want us, but there is something in us that they cannot lose. So that is why they forcefully keep us. Okay, maybe they are done milking us and know that okay, this way we no longer need them. They will set us free. But we're not going to wait for that kind of freedom. God forbid. Should we wait for a freedom where we become useless to the society before they now say, oh yeah, Gabazienu? That's an abomination to our forefathers who fought for the Biafran restoration. Let me put it to your notice. When Ekpa'S nobody. Onye ajụrụ ajụjụ wee sị gịnị na enwere ka ife si wee dị ife ọdịile eke ga-esi wee kọwa akụkọ a na-akọwa maka na onye jụrụ ajụjụ jụrụ gịnị wee sị na ife emezugo. Now we should be more concerned about where we are stopping our foot, because at this end everybody will see that this British government we have been accusing are the true enemies. Hope Uzodinma has begun the arrangement that will lead to the final arrest of Simon Ekpa in the month of March. Yes. For so long, they have tried to underestimate the power of Simon Ekpa. Now, because Simon Ekpa has exposed, has exposed the level of propaganda that the Southeast governors have been carrying out to dismantle and destroy the effort of Biafrans. He has now become the true enemy. Some of you don't know that a lot of things we do in life is very prosperous. And that's where the game has begun. This time around, we must continue to help ourselves in a feasible order. That's where the game will change. Doesn't matter how they try to put it across. It doesn't matter who puts it across. What matters more is this, that we must consider and continue on the path that which we have entailed. And the game aspects will begin to trend, whether they like it or not, because that is what we do. So his arrest is one of the priorities, one of the biggest priorities of the Southeast governors, and Hope Uzodimma will champion it to the last order. But will they catch him? Will they catch him? So, in connection of what we do, and in connection of what we say, we must stay very, very focused. Very, very focused on everything that we are doing. Because some of you may not understand the game change. You may not understand the peculiarity of what we are doing. So, as we are pushing through the effectiveness of what it is or it means to achieve Biafra, we must at the same time pray for everyone who is doing everything possible to see that Biafra is achieved in a proper order, and there's no two ways about it. This is a must game that should be true amongst the face of those who is holding it properly. So I must say it the way I will say it. The only thing that must be considered in every true way, in every true possibility, and by the fights we carry, we must all say to ourselves, we have done well.